Chuck Norris is a television star and martial arts legend. He's broken world records and won countless fights. Don't hurt me. But his latest battle might just be... Please, stop. Look at the fist.
By the way, how much do you want?
Fist in my face.
How much will it take?
His most important battle, he believes, is fighting for America. Don't touch me. In his new book, Black Belt Patriotism, How to Reawaken America, Norris tackles the tough issues of national debt, the health care crisis, and a do-nothing Congress. Joining us now is Chuck Norris. They want to hit me now or on camera? I have the evidence.
I wouldn't hit you.
Look, what are we reawakening America from? 8 years of Bush, 12 of the 14 last years of Republicans running Congress? Is that what that is?
It's the whole. It's government in its entirety. You know, the thing is that the economy, the national debt, the immigration problem. You know, we have a huge problem here in America. And what made me write this? Because I'm a father and a grandfather, and I'm extremely worried, like most people here in America are, about the direction our country's headed.
Your side's been in charge for most of the last 20
No, wait a
years.
minute, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You know, no, wait a minute here. Let's say the Republican Congress controlled
12 of the last 14 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the last first 6 years of Bush administration, and I have to say they drove it into the ground. But then the Democrats take it over for the last 2 years, and they've driven it deeper into the ground. I blame them all. I blame the whole congressional leadership for the problem we're in today.
You know, you talk about, well, black belt patriotism. You're a black belt in patriotism. We got that beautiful picture of the sun rising behind you.
Right.
17 years ago, this picture, you haven't changed a bit. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, patriotism is a word that every side likes to own. Can I be a patriot and disagree with you on every issue you just mentioned? Can I be as much of a patriot?
See, the thing is here, Alan, I don't think it's a liberal or a conservative problem here. It's an American problem.
But you go after liberals in the book,
we have a $9 trillion debt.
Thanks to who?
Huh? Thanks to the Republicans and the Democrats. I blame both of them. And the thing is, the Institute for Truth in Accounting estimate our debt at $56 trillion.
We didn't have a debt when Clinton was in office. He left with a surplus.
Well, no matter what, the thing is the Democrats and the Republicans are to blame for what the situation
Alan
we're
forgot
in.
that they left a recession and that 9/11 happened. Excuse me? We left a recession, and that, of course, 9/11 happened, and we had to fight 2 wars. Yeah. You know, we're 5% of the world's population. We pay the price for 95% of the other world's, you know, whatever freedom exists.
Yeah.
That's a big cost and a big price to pay.
Well, you know, the biggest thing, I tell you what to help our debt, and as you probably talked to Huckabee, is a fair tax.
Yes.
Remember that we got $13 trillion in offshore accounts from people hiding their money. If we had a fair tax, they could send all that money back into our economy.
And if we would if we would control our borders. I want to ask you, because liberals are very sensitive about this word patriotism, and I don't question Barack Obama. I don't question anybody's patriotism. I do question this. Why do you call Americans bitter, clinging to their guns and religion? Why does his wife say America's a downright mean country in 2008, and I've never been proud of the country that beat back communism, fascism, Imperial Japan, and Nazism, and is fighting terrorism? Well, I don't understand. What does that mean?
I don't know what it means either, but the thing is, everyone that's suffering in America are liberal and conservative. There's nobody that's not suffering in our country today.
But are we suffering, or are we really blessed beyond belief? And we're so blessed that, you know, our economy, we've had the lower unemployment rate than the last 4 decades average.
Yeah.
You know, we've had record growth in terms of revenues to the government. You would think when you open the news that we won the war in Iraq in spite of Barack Obama and the liberals.
Well, you don't
I guess we can leave now.
Well, let's talk about the IRS.
We are, actually.
Yeah, let's talk about the IRS.
Yeah.
You know, the IRS, I think, is the one that's the biggest to blame for what we're into.
Yeah.
Because look at the taxes we've got between income tax, employment, capital gains, the state, all these taxes that are just eating us all up. My waiter at the Park Lane Hotel. I'm having
Don't tell him where you're staying.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's Chuck Norris. Oh, I forgot. It's Chuck Norris. I forgot.
He's
But
safe.
anyway,
Don't worry.
this waiter that's waiting on us, who we met, he is...
Real quick, go ahead, finish.
I'm just saying that he's working 2 jobs and his wife's working an extra job to get their son to college. And I have the solutions right here. If the people will read this book here, they'll find the solutions.
By the way, I've been reading it, and I love every word of it. Chuck, you're a great American. Good to see you, my friend.
Thanks, Chuck.